Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to show you guys the current and best XP farm to level 50. Just a heads up, this is something you want to do after you beat the main story, so it's not something you want to do during your main story. But you don't unlock the big thing until you beat the main story for this XP farm. Alright, you beat the main story and you should be about like level 25, 30-ish. And once you get to UVH level 1, you can see at the bottom there we have a 1 under our action skill. You unlock something called Vile Bounties. Also, to unlock UVH level 1, what you want to do is go over to Carcadia Burns and talk to specific NPC, I don't want to spoil it, and do your wildcard mission. Once you do, you can unlock UVH 1. Now that you are UVH 1 and done with the story, you might notice that contracts are popping up with this purpley color. These are called Vile Bounties, and they give a lot of XP. In fact, you can see it gives legendary XP, the highest amount you can get. And at the same time, when you complete one, you have a decent chance to get a legendary out of it too. So this is a great way to get a lot of XP and also chance for legendaries. And these are a little bit difficult to do if you don't have a good build, but they give just so much XP, it's ridiculous. Unfortunately, this game does make you slog through the XP grind to max level. I think what they wanted you to do is like go out and do all the side missions and collect all the stuff, and that takes a really long time. And we're trying to do it efficiently and fast. Not to drag it on too much longer, but Borderlands 2, we had Mixed Sapper to maximum level. BL3, we farmed the scrap traps. BL4, we do contracts, Vile Bounties. Yeah, if you're doing this solo, it's going to take a long time still. No joke, we're talking about maybe like 5 hours from level 30 to 50. But that's a lot better than beating bosses over and over because they give like nothing due to the Encore machine mechanic. They want to make sure you can farm gear and not level too fast doing it, which is, I don't know, kind of weird. And also doing all the side missions would take probably like 10 plus hours, maybe longer. So this is the current best in base game right now, at the time of recording, and that is going to be Vile Bounties. So in order to get a Vile Bounty, you need to be on UVH 1 or higher. If you're on UVH 0, the difficulty, then you will not find these purple bounties. So let's go ahead and pick one up. We'll take this. And as for these, you can do these too, but they give a lot less. If you look at it, it says blue XP. Purple XP. Purple XP can be worth it if you want to do that. Also, I should mention we are in the makeshift Chadley in the Carcadia Burns. I'm going to zoom out on the map. I just jumped on a level 30 character, so I don't have anything unlocked. Just to show this XP farm. But come over here, activate the safe house, and you can spawn right next to a bounty board, which is probably the most efficient. And I do want to give a huge thanks to Chadley for finding this location. Make sure you guys check out his channel in the description for more Borderlands 4 content. Anyways, we pick up the bounty, and we can see our line all the way over here. They're not really that far from like the safe house, so it makes it quite nice to get done fast. So if you want to do your Echo 4, it will mark your path. There we go. Let's head on over. And we have made it. So there's the guy. I'm going to go ahead and freeze him with my aim on build. He falls over. And every single one of these contracts are going to be a Vile creature, or like Vile Bounty. I mean, it's called Vile Bounty for a reason. You are derping out, dude. So you got to shoot up all the crystals, and then you can go ahead and go for the boss kill. And this is a very like scuffed, thrown together build. It's not even that great, but yeah, there we go. 14,595 XP. That is like 15 times a normal like regular boss kill. Way faster. And every contract you get a loot box. So let's see if you pull a legendary. And we did. Look at that. Cool. It feels like it's like, I don't know, 1 in 4 chance for a legendary. It's not like guaranteed every time. So not only are you getting XP out of this farm, you're also getting a legendary farm. Once you are done, you need to go back to the safe house again. So fast travel there. And the contracts are going to be not replenished yet. You have to like wait in game for them to refresh. But just like the previous game, save quit farming is the way to go. So we're going to jump back to the main menu and then jump back into game. And it's going to refresh all the contracts. Also, there is a chance you might not get a Vile Bounty on the board. That does happen sometimes. And if you do, you can still do the purple XP. Like, it actually is still worth it, in my opinion. But I would only do the ones that are actually killing an enemy. The ones where you have to kill, like, a bunch of mobs or hunt for things and walk it back, they're kind of slow. So, only go for the ones that have, like, a bounty and then, like, unique enemy name. So, we're going to go ahead and do this one. Unfortunately, though, you don't get a legendary roll out of the mission box, but it's fine. I do want to bring up, too, that the bounties are going to be close to the safe house location where you picked it up. So you don't have to go, like, that far to get there. Let's head over. And we have made it, so I don't know where he's going. Come back here. Since we're not doing a Vile contract, you don't have to deal with the Vile creatures, or, sorry, the Vile crystals, which is quite nice. So the kill's a lot easier, for sure. Get the kill here. And 12,000, not bad. So it is a little bit less, but I think it's still worth doing the purple contracts, too. The purple XP contracts. But again, only if it's a kill bounty. Not collection bounty, not patrol bounty. The time sink doesn't seem worth it, in my opinion. So we finish that, we'll travel back, and then we'll go for a save quit and repeat the process. Oh, hey, look at that. We got a Vile Bounty for Legendary XP and a regular bounty for Purple XP. I'm gonna take both those. So if you are lucky, you can get 3 kill bounties for 1 session before you have to save quit. And that is the most ideal scenario. Yeah, Amon's pretty OP. Just freeze any boss and then they can't move and go for free crits. Easy peasy. 12,000. No way, dude. Look at that. And this bounty is like literally a couple feet forward from here. So if you're lucky, the bounties can be like right next to each other. There he is. Beautiful, dude. So within 3 save quits of doing the bounties, I practically went 3/4 of a level, which is pretty good. But again, no matter what, it's still going to be a grind. Oh yeah, you can get double vital bounties too in 1 run if you're lucky. I've never had triple, but it might be possible to roll. But either way, that one's definitely one to do too, because it is a kill bounty. There's one more thing I want to show you guys. The absolute best way to hit max level is co-op. If you're doing solo, do your bounties. If you're doing co-op, then you want to go to drill sites. So have your buddies split up and hit up different drill sites in the game. Here's one here. I don't have them all unlocked, but there are other ones in the world. So you all sit at different dig sites, do the mobbing, and then at the very end you get a boss fight. And then once you do that, you can like hit the encore machine nearby and repeat the drill site over and over. Think of it like a mini slaughter. And you guys all share the XP, so every time somebody gets a kill, then it just like helps you out. And if you get a kill, you help them out. In an optimal setting, you could probably hit max level in like 2 hours. If you do want to see a video of a drill site, I will link a video in the description. That will help you get a feel for what they are. Level up. Nice. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for the video today, so go out and farm your XP and hit max level. But I really do hope they buff this in the future, because like the XP grind is awful right now. But yeah, you guys have a great day, and I will see you in your next video. Peace out.